Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Okay, if you're following me, then in one of my last videos, I talked about this. The law of success. Let me show you. Check this out. So pumped. Okay, I don't know if you know how much I have been absolutely loving for the last 5 years moving from human services. Let me set this up for a second. Moving from human services, okay, into trying to understand the business world, the law of success. Like, who are these successful people? And you know what? They didn't go to school. They knew that it's really the law of attraction. It's your mindset. These beautiful souls, and I'm so blessed because I've read all the books like Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, The 7 Laws of the Highly Successful. Like, if there's a book, like, I read it, and all of the, and the Napoleon Hill and all the other masterminds. And there's a consistent theme where they didn't really know what they were doing. Like, even the light bulb guy, like, no, they didn't know what they were doing, but they had a passion, they had a goal, they had a vision. It was in their imagination. Like, every single thing, like, really take this in, please take this in. Every little thing started with somebody's thought. They had a thought, and it came from their imagination. And then this society tried to tell everybody to stop dreaming, like, stop daydreaming and get focused and have a plan. And no, you have an inspiration, and then you go for it and you take risks. And I'm learning that none of them cannot say that they didn't fail. They failed a lot, but they will not ever call it failure. It is success because they learned something, and every time they learn. So after 10, 20, 30 years of making mistakes, if you're working towards something and you just keep learning and learning and learning, that's how you become a mastermind at anything. Think of it simply. Any athlete, they go and work out every day. Well, in any respect, you get your mind right and you know the steps to take toward it, then you can do anything. And you don't have to know how. You just got to know that whatever comes up, you can do it. You'll handle it. You'll figure it out. It's incredible. And I'm so blessed to have come across this book. So it was in a store, and I was able to ask if I could have it. And I'm absolutely blessed to have found, I feel like, one of the originals, because it's really Think and Grow Rich. It's written by Napoleon Hill, but dedicated to Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Edwin C. Barnes. There's all of the elite wisdom masterminds in this. And I want to just quickly, where is that page? So it's really incredible because there's even like quotes. And again, if you're following me, please do. I am so about quotes because my entire life, how I got through any hardship was I found a lyric from a song, I found a mantra, made a little jingle in my head, a little affirmation, and I would repeat it every time I could feel my frequency. I would go, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm rich. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm rich. And just change it up. And quotes like, what's meant to be will be. As a child, that transformed my life because it didn't matter what happened. I could just say to myself, okay, well, what's meant to be will be. If this didn't work out, then that means it's not meant to be. So something else is. And I would completely switch to, okay, I'm just going to stay excited about what is ready for me, what is right for me. And so that's a really great way to keep your mindset in check. You've got to put something there in replacement of what you don't want to think about or feel about. So here's one of the quotes by Napoleon Hill. Who said it could not be done? Who said? Fancy, that's one of my favorite things too. This is me talking, no, not Napoleon, but he's saying like I'm saying, who said it could not be done? And what great victories has he to his credit which qualify him to judge others accurately? You know, really, if somebody has something to say about what you're doing, it's probably because they never did it. And so they have no idea how to see life through your eyes. But that doesn't mean that you're not supposed to live your life and do something that nobody else has done. Even if you think it's crazy and people are telling you it's crazy, so did every single elite that I've ever read about. Was Einstein today, and I love to say this to teachers, Einstein today, how quickly would he be diagnosed in a classroom? They don't even have room for any individuality. And that's what's missing. And can you see why? Can you see why the industry would never want anyone to figure out that you could do anything you put your mind to? Because then you won't follow what they want you to do. And they just want you to be a consumer who doesn't think for yourself, but rather just scrolls for things to consume because you're having this instant gratification and, oh, this must be life. Who said? Much love, everyone. If you don't know what to do in your life, read a book. Use your imagination. Have some fun creating your best life. It is from the inside out. Much love.